70 weeks has been determined. That is what Daniel was told by God. Those 70 weeks, it is the time of Babylon, the time of Medo-Persia, the time of Greece, the time of Rome. These are the four kingdoms as was seen by Daniel. But in the midst of the 70 weeks, Messiah the Great shall be cut off. And we are seeing here in the book of Daniel, chapter number 9, verse 26, and after the 62 weeks, Messiah shall be cut off. What is the cutting off of the Messiah? The cutting off of the Messiah is that time when our Lord Yeshua was crucified. Messiah the Great. Who was Messiah the Great? He was the priest of Abraham, our father. In those days, he was called Melchizedek. He was considered to have no beginning of days, nor ending of days. He was the priest of our father Abraham. When our father Abraham was coming from the slaughter of men, of kings, you remember, he met this man and gave him a tenth of all things. Him who did not have beginning of days, nor ending of days. In the midst of the 70 weeks, Messiah the Great shall be cut. What is the cutting of the Messiah the Great? This is the shining of the light. I will beg you, sorry, since I am not learned. And so, probably, I may not be able to put it well in English. But with all effort, I try to give it out as it is given to me. And after the 62 weeks, Messiah shall be cut off, but not for himself. And the people of the prince who is coming shall destroy the city. When was Messiah the Great cut off? This is that day when the Jewish or the Israelites said, let him be crucified, and let his blood be upon us, and upon our children, and upon our children. That is the day when they said they want Barabbas to be released instead of Yeshua. That is the day when Messiah the Great was cut off. When the Daniel wanted to know about what was the time, what was the number of years for this time, then he was told it will be for a time and half a time. Why? Because it is not a day to be called 300 days, 400 days, 500 days. No, it's a time and half a time. And the end of this day will be declared by the evening light. What is the evening light? The evening light is the same Elijah that was to come to declare the first coming of the Messiah. The first Elijah, the same Elijah that came to declare the coming of the first Messiah, of the first coming of Messiah, of our Lord Jesus Christ, must come in the end and declare his second coming. This is the voice of Elijah, the prophet. This is the voice of Elijah, the prophet. It will require the Spirit of God to teach you this, so that you may have it and know it. It is true. And that day, which is beginning in the midst of the 70 weeks, it has those things that are told of it. It is told this way. It will weaken the saint of the Lord, the saints of God. That is the book of Daniel, chapter number 7, from verses 25. This is what it's saying. He shall speak purposeless words against the Most High, shall persecute the saints of the Most High, and shall intend to change time and law. Then the saints shall be given into his hand for a time and half a time. But the court shall be seated, and they shall take away his dominion, to consume and destroy it forever. This is the end of that kingdom. The evening light will be the end of that kingdom. The evening light will be the end of that day. It is a day of a time and half a time.